Hello there, and welcome back to Fire and Blood Medieval 2 Total War. We are the Tullys of Riverrun. We began with just Riverrun, Raventree, Seaguard, and Pink Maiden, and we have blossomed like a flower, taking over central Westeros, controlling the rivers, with the exception of Lord Harroway's town. And we now own Atlanta down to the south, protecting our borders. We are building up a small force, trying to get a full stack. Our monies have been rectified. That's been boosted by our invasion of the west. We have Hoster Blackwood with some Tully standard forces. We have Warlandary with a Blackwood contingent. The Blackfishes own Alan Tully with a Blackwood contingent, and Lord Jason Mallister at 66. He's probably our best general, and he is on his way down to the south as well. The plan with the invasion was to hold Ashmark and down to Castamere. We got taken out the northwest of the actual west, and then we've decided to have a sneaky play with the Piper army under the command of Moras Jane. He is going to first see what's down here. If we feel confident about it, we'll take out the King of the Rivers. We'll take out Edwin, who has been defending Riverrun now since he was 16. He has really pulled his weight since the assassination of the Blackfish and Edmure. Up in the north, we are going to have a look at what Moat is. I believe it's a custom settlement, so we're going to wait till it's one turn away, and then we're going to siege that. We have a spare Bracken army at the Malabridge, and we have a spare Darry army keeping these in check here. Ooh,
you are not my liege.
Didn't think I was, kind sir. But never mind. So, we are pushing out. We are becoming quite the force. We're going to see if Moat is any good. The Banner Fort. I'm going to call it the Bane Fort. I think that's what it looks like. Crownlands are now going to bribe that annoying...
Perhaps we could sort our differences this time.
Yes.
How could we refuse such an... Have another worthy proposal then. Excellent.
Would you like an alliance?
Do you think me a mighty... Well, that seemed fruitful.
So we have finally... Well, it's not us that's done it. I would imagine the Arryns have taken... Ooh! You should pay me some money for this privilege, because a lot of Riverlanders have died in the defence.
No, we cannot. Another proposition. We're happy to listen.
What? Oh, let's just have 6,000 and your map. How about that?
Of course.
Fabulous.
This wonderful. You have another worthy proposal then.
You don't want
Never.
No. Nobody wants to be my actual friend, but we are now. Oh, that was stupid. I've just realised what the problem was. Oh dear. Because I was sieging Moat.
My lord.
And I want Moat because I want to control the next, so we're going to betray them straight away.
Orders.
Quincy Frey, I don't care. Oh. At least it allows us. The Bane Fort. You could always do with free upkeep on this game, because the castles are so powerful. Fair markets. Increasing tradable goods. I do not agree to. I've got to remember that. I'm not agreeing to peace until we've taken the moat. Yes. Garrett Blackwood. He's a member of House Blackwood, so he needs to get a bit of a wiggle on, and he can go and sit in Raventree Hall. Perwyn Hay. He's coming back to get a bit of a retrain on. He's going to need another one of these. But that's good. Now, it's not like divide and conquer on this game. It is not. You can turn on your allies, but if we look at that, it's because they're under siege at their capital. So we want to get stacks out on the bridge and on the ford, just in case, because we think there's going to be a problem here. The crag, don't need to see that one, that's gone. Thank you very much, sir. The crag is now mine. And you can produce Westerling Bowman. Lovely. The Windhall can produce Marbrands. Okay, that's nothing. So the invasion's going rather well.
I only address you in battle.
My lord. Orders.
You're just going to walk past them.
My lord.
Push them back.
Begone. You are not my liege.
Your will, sire. Orders. My lord.
We're going to have to fight our way to Allen. Now, luckily, because we're in the Westerlands, there are a lot of hills. So to be attacked in their country helps us greatly.
Warriors, await my command.
What a fantastic... Look at that, he's got his own strategy module, look at that. He's got his wings on his helmet. He's got his own helmet that looks like the eagle that is actually on his banners. Well done to whoever did that, fabulous work. Right, we don't want to be as uphill as we are, but there's nothing we can do about it. So let's have you are the halberds. I'm just going to do a rough shape to start with. Most of their troops should fall to our superior archers. So we should be able to press on. Are they coming to us? I would very much like the cavalry to go somewhere over here. And hopefully it should let us shoot them. Not yet. Hold, gents. Ready? And we're going to envelop them. Mincemeat. That's what we're going to do out of you lot. With their war hammers. Look at them. Oh, that is a mullering. Yeah, you're not going to get there. But we have horses. Take them, men. Come on, nom 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 nom. Gobble them up.
Great victories like this go to only
10
the
men
greatest
lost,
of men.
450. I'm not saying that was a great victory because we had about 2,000 more than them at the start. But every little Lannister that dies is a one less as we make our way down from the hills to the daring son of the Blackfish, Alan, who we're now naming Alan the Black. Hopefully he's going to get an epithet, because I do like it when they do. Edwin has got an urban protector, so he's on his way to becoming Edwin the Defender. And hopefully he can get down to Alan now. The path should be clear. No, we're not. They're rich, so we don't want them to buy back their own troops. We want to kill them. Feels appreciated. So he can stay there for a sec. And then we want to spend some money. More free upkeep. Wow. Just keep ticking over. I'm not sure if it's true, but the Blackwoods and the Lannisters feel much better than the other units.
My lord.
You're done, you're done. You're building. You're fine. Where is my diplomat? Is he here?
Would you wish to speak to me?
Oh, you've got all the way to Duskendale. They have romped this. I will give you the ceasefire if you give me Moat Cailin. Where's Moat Cailin?
You insult us, we pray your next proposal is...
No, I want to fight it. I want to see if it's custom. Like I said, I'm not that fussed about the Frey army. The Freys are... they're treacherous by nature. They're tricksy. Alright, onwards and upwards. Have we let Alan Tully... okay, right. So now it's a question of convincing them to attack me. Yes, good. So let's try and see. Now that looks very much like the way to the Golden Tooth is clear.
Your will, sire.
So what are we to do?
Was that your best shot?
Come and get me, you coward.
My lord.
We need to get at Sarsfield. So
Orders. I am here only to fight thee, not to banter. My lord.
Orders. We want to draw those forces out. And if I stand there, I have a lovely hill. There's a better hill there. Let's stand there. And hopefully, Offal Senate will want to come and fight.
Your will sire will only address you in battle.
Prepared some stuff at the crag.
My lord.
Let's keep the economy ticking over until we're ready.
Orders. My lord. Your will, sire. Orders.
Right, retrain. That's fine. How many turns? 2. We shall attack the moat on the next turn. Is that an actual port? Yes, so we can safely secure you now in that port. That's lovely. Good. Right, let's see if
Your will, sire.
Golden Tooth will fall on the next one. Philip! Philip is the next 4. So they've moved out from Ashmark, and now it's a question of if we just leave that there, we're not really going to we're not going to assault the Golden Tooth.
Your will, sire.
What's in Ashmark now? Right, we've got Jason Mallister.
Your will, sire. I respect you.
Ronnet Rain.
Orders.
Don't particularly care about that. Let's see if... No, we want to just keep moving them up and blocking them off from their territories. So if you go there, Mallister can't really go anywhere. No, you were better off over there, friend. Or river run. Could do with some wells. Nobody needs to be retrained. Fair market. I do like how secure you feel in the Riverlands once you have the correct cities for protection. Let's take a wine thing. We're going to lose money on that one, aren't we? Yeah.
Orders.
I'm thinking I would like to have Lord Harroway's town. Then are we really, in all essence, going to get a peace treaty if we cut off their north and their south? King's Landing has fallen. Well. And... oh no. That's the same. So maybe, right. So this is their most northern territory. So let's have a crack at Moat Cailin and see what happens. Like I said, I'm not too fussed if we lose it. I just want to see if they've bothered to put
My lord.
a custom battle map. Let's have a think. Oh, I'm so excited. Moat Cailin is one of the most iconic cities, castles in the books. And they didn't really do anything with it in the show. Right, look at what they've made. So we have a causeway where we have to walk up from the looks of things. We have to keep following this. And we've got... I'm not sure how easily defendable this is. Is that a tower if it's going to fight? If the towers fire, that's not too shabadoo. It's quite a good representation of what it is, but it's sort of a question of, does it help them? We're not going to need ladders today, friends. We're just going to need... Where's my line end? Oh! Alright, let's put everybody here. I do love a custom settlement. Well, actually, can you just walk on this? Oh, we'll find out. Are we all in the blob? Right, let's go. So we won't be able to get through that breach there. I can't get there. Oh, I do think it's passable. Let's see if we can just get some arrows on the go. And we're going to... Oh, you let me do that there? Yes. It's about forming an orderly queue. British values and whatnot. It does. I'm very pleased that they've actually bothered. I'm not sure if this is the choke point of the north that it's supposed to be. If you think about what the neck really is, the neck is one of the most strongest. Like a couple, Ned says in the first book, oh, you only need a couple of... Who's shooting at me? You only need six. I think he gets Harold and Reed to send 600 archers to strengthen the neck, and there's a suspiciously long tunnel here. I wonder if that's going to have some oil in it, which would cause devastation. But we'll see. So it's meant to be this fantastic bulwark. No one gets past the neck if the Starks are aware. Did that just come from over here? No, my eyes are deceiving me. It's supposed to be this immensely powerful defensive structure that looks ruined. That's the point. It's meant to look awful, but it actually is fantastic. Ah, they're up there. Stark bowmen.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Yeah, I think it looks, if I was to have any
Our men have done well. The gates have
tips,
fallen.
it looks good, but it needs to be the true defensive monstrosity that it is in the show. Let's try and get everybody to go a bit more organised. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot doing this. That's cool. They've got the oil working. Right, in that case, we don't want to all run in together because we'll lose thousands. Hundreds of mine, thousands of yours. And having said that, he immediately changes his mind. Just run through, lads. It's fine. Put your pikes down. So I wonder if a human player would be able to really deal some death with this, but I don't know. As they're coming up, you know they've got to snake round, so you're going to stick archers on this wall up here in particular. You're going to have archers on the top of the keep. But I like it. It's okay. Can just speed this up a bit. It's not going to be the world's most interesting battle, unfortunately. It's the first contribution really of the Frey forces. And let's be able to pepper them. And that's where this mod has really sort of taken off. I remember playing this maybe 3-4 years ago, and they had no custom settlements. Riverrun, they're all just castles. Now a lot of them in the... Oh, whoops. Right, let's just shoot. We're losing things. Oops. We need you to go in there. And we're losing a lot. What could we do? Let's see if we can get these in here. Get my Frey Knights. Are you actually firing? Are you going to get a... And like I was saying, they didn't get many. You didn't get much bang for your buck in terms of an actual mod. Because when you get to a mod, you do think of stuff like stainless steel and DAC and... Well, it's not even a real case in the Europa Barbarum. But you are thinking, well, what's the point of playing all the vanilla base game battle maps? So you are looking for some variety to be added in, and thankfully, and it's not. It doesn't need to be lots. King's Landing is fantastic. It looks just like it does on the show. That if I ever, maybe if I get to do, I'll just charge in there. That'll be fine. Maybe if I get to do a House of the Dragon sort of playthrough where we can do the Dance of Dragons, that will show that off, because basically the objective is to kick the other ones out of King's Landing. Rhaenyra actually does that, and I expect it. Spoilers, by the way. Oh, the pikes have broken.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
What have we lost? We've lost 30. Yeah, we lost. Hopefully now we've got the crossbows firing, it will be a bit. Yeah, back you come, friends. So you'll fight an awful lot. Or you could do Robert's Rebellion. That's a good way to show off King's Landing, because you'll have to take Ares, the Mad King, out. Like we said, we don't really care at this minute. What are you? Stark Heavy Cavalry. Do you not have a general? I thought we had a general here today. No, we'll just do that then. Back you come. Now you've had a bit of a cry in the corner. And there's loads of, there's absolutely loads of different time periods you could do. The Fire and Blood mod is vast in its scope, but like I said, it does feel like it lacks scripts. That seems to be where I know the developers of the game have also got like a Viking one. I've seen that Age of Vikings, I think, is one that they're looking at trying to include. So maybe they've not taken their eye off the ball, that would be harsh, but maybe they've got other projects that they want to include on. Right, just shoot at that blob. Where is you? You can go there. Oh, they're all bloody retreating. So maybe it turns out it's quite a good defensive battle. Don't run away. Right, you've got knives. Bloody get involved.
The enemy warlord lies dead.
There you
Now
go.
his men can sense their doom upon them.
We have lost a lot of men, but that was because I wanted to see what it was like. You're not doing anything. Could you kill someone, please?
By the stars, our men have taken control. Mightiest Khan, only half of our force remains.
Yeah. So it is a good defensive. I mean, it's arguable. If it was a properly built one, probably would have lost more because they have towers. But who are we fighting?
Even the god of our foes has fled. So great has been our victory.
Well, it's heroic. We lost an awful lot of men, but we now hold the moat. We hold it. So we have the gate to the north, so if the White Walkers do push the northern forces down. But having seen that, I'm not sure, because they just get endless amounts of infantry. I mean, it's just a joke. I'm not sure you can defend very well there. So it makes me think you're better off trying to take out rivers and get the bridges and hold them off of that. But we'll see. We now border the Boltons, who are hold the territory above the neck. The neck is, of course, where the children of the forest tried to break the continent into with magic, and that's why it's all swampy. Influx of nobility, please. You can have that there. Yeah. Oh, we do get Starks. Now that's fun. Just because everybody likes Starks. So the Freys have taken a bit of a pasting. Oh no, it's not. It's Winterfell. Is it over here that the Boltons are? Oh, that's the Bolt. They've been pushed back all the way. So now let's see if they want a peace treaty, because I'm done. I don't really care for that.
We doubt there is much you can offer.
Yes. So let's get your map information. I don't know. 5,000 friends. That sounds like a bargain.
A most generous offer. An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
So Arryn is now essentially two factions. Arryn is basically the Crown Lands and the East, which means that we need to become the Riverlands and the West to match them. So well done, Mr. Frey. Stretch supply lines. Oh dear. That should be fine now. He's in the castle.
Orders.
No, you're just going to do that. That's fine.
My lord.
And then we've got 3 armies closing in. We've got the Brackens. They can now, once we've cleared the Golden Tooth, the Brackens are going to come in that way. It's all looking rather good. 83 turns in. The vultures are circling on House Lannister. Depends how far south they've gone. I don't know if they've gone into the Reach. Arwood Frey. Where did he go? Let's have a look for a trait increase.
My lord.
Perwing Haig feels unappreciated because he had to go and retrain. What a donut. That's just selfish, really, isn't it? So you're going to come across here.
Your will, sire.
Lyman can go back into the... Where is he?
Orders.
Oh, he's at the crag. I don't want the phrase to be a prominent house in my little
Your will, sire.
nation that I'm creating here. So he is going... Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. We should have told him to get on the boat. He can go to the twins.
Orders.
Ah, so the crag is now in a position to garrison itself. That's helpful. The Bane Fort. And Harnhal. Oh, it's such a nice picture, that. Because when you start the campaign as the Blackfires, Harrenhal is your capital. As I've had a couple of playthroughs, but it used to, on the very old ones, the script, the family tree used to keep crashing when you started. Well, my computer kept telling me it was the family tree.
Orders. Your will, sire.
So we've now got.
Do you believe I'm just laying low?
Oh, Sebastian Payne.
Yet.
Your will, sire. Orders. My lord. Orders. Your will, sire.
Wonder if we just pile everybody
My
in.
lord. Your will, sire. My lord.
We're queuing up to have a
Your
rather
will, sire.
large ding dong
Orders.
in the next turn. Let's see if Alan
I am here only to fight thee, not to banter.
can get to Sarsfield. Oh, he's the castle in a Moat Cailin, so the phrase can... Oh, that makes sense. If we were the trying to do it in a way. That is the one thing where you get these. Oh, like if I get a mud, he's going to be in charge of the other twins. Because they tell you what the names of the house that lives there should be, and that, again, sort of picks at my own anxiety at wanting to do things in the proper way. So who should be? Does it not tell you? It should be the Wents or the Strongs.
Your will, sire.
So hopefully
My lord. Was that your best shot?
we'll have one more turn, and then that shall be the episode. Or they're going back to Sarsfield. The one true king, Stannis.
Greetings. We have a word for you.
We very much would like that.
Bless
Yes,
you for
please.
that.
Would you
Your
like to
good
swap
Reason
maps?
has us open to further plans. I accept another most
Well done,
reasonable
friend. Would you
proposal,
like to be able to?
If
No.
you're looking to a good day for your people,
So Stannis has set himself up as the proxy Northerners, essentially. Richard Root or Rickard. We need. So where did the roots come from? At the minute, where did he go? Is that
My
you?
lord.
What could we have you do? We need someone down here. So Rickard Root, well done. You're going to be in charge of Atlanta. Pink Maiden. Let's have some increased in trade. The barracks hall restored to 10 free. That is outrageous. Fair market, what can we do? That's not anything interesting. The twins.
Tired of ordering your own forces about, eh?
And then we're hopefully going to take these down and get them retrained. Right. We're going to need to have a bit of a battle here.
Come and get me, you coward.
And we have to be aware. Like, he can just siege that out.
Your will, sire.
Sir Perwyn Haig is coming down.
Orders. Your will, sire.
Ah. We shall take Castamere.
Orders. My lord.
And then, let's try and box them in. So there's actually bugger all in.
Your will, sire.
Be gone. You are not my liege.
My lord.
They have 7,000 against 4. That is going to be epic. We're not going to do that this turn. Hopefully that they attack us. Jason Mallister is now sneaking through. Edmure is... What would I get?
I have many
You get
fine wares.
159.
Both you and your money, my wares.
You're getting 100. What are you trading?
I
Grain.
have many fine wares.
Where are mine? You're getting 57. That is poor. I want 159. Let's get another merchant going then as well. Right. So, let's see.
My crew has no quarrel with you, lord.
Oh yeah, so we've got the Fray, he's going to go back to the twins, and then that shall be it for today's episode. Do we want food for thought? Are we of a mind to take Greywater Watch? I wonder if that's going to be another custom settlement.
Walk in the light, my friend.
Orders. My lord. Your will, sire.
Right. We've built him, Moat Kaelin. That's cost too much at the minute. No, we'll just keep doing that. 2 and a 1. Harrenhal. The twins, we need a bit more armour. Fair market, but there's nothing to build there. That's fine. Right. And we had Mr. Root going to set up a family dynasty down there.
Your will, sire. Orders, my lord.
So we hopefully will have the gold mines of Castamere. Now, do you have?
My lord.
We're going to give them the option. Hopefully, they attack us because they think it's only the one stack. And hopefully, we get a good generated battle map that makes them no defences, so why do I have to build these? That's a bit bizarre. Oh, there's another Tully being born. We're short on Tullys.
My lord.
Oh, it's Alan. We keep having daughters though. We would very much like to have a male. Oh, they've got down to Tumbleton now. The Arons are proper going ham. They're going for the Tully. I keep saying Tullys because I'm Tully. I keep going for the Tyrells. Right. I believe we've earned a bit of a toggle of fog of war. And he's shouting it. Toggle fog of war. So let's have a look at the state of play. Lannisters have taken Lordsport and Saltcliffe, and apart from that, not a lot. They hold Casterly Rock and Lannisport itself. We're obviously going to have a bit of a battle fest down here. I'm not expecting to hold on to it an awful lot, if I'm honest, but we'll keep going. To the south, they haven't pushed anyone further back. Craighill is a traditional Lannister seat, and Old Oak is a traditional Reach seat, so that's not a problem in itself. They've got Silverhill, but they haven't got any forces. So actually, it's this battle, well, this little campaign in the centre of the Westlands, which will decide their fate. Over in the east, we have Driftmark is now the capital of the Crownlands. Jesus, when you look at that, how much of the land is now Arryn. So someone needs to make an assault on that, and not only that, to celebrate the traditional rivalry with the Tyrells, the Dornish have broken out. They're taking Ashford, where the Dunk and Egg stories begins, and Cider Hall. They're going to take Highgarden if they get their way as well. Who's that? Ormond Garland. Whereas the Lannisters, for reasons unknown to themselves, are you? Oh God! That's 2 extra stacks that they're sent as well. So the Lannisters are running away from the Westlands. So they've decided to colonise with Starfall. I wonder if one of their generals has picked up Dawn. Tybalt Cradle, we've got a Brax down there. There's none left on you. Rob Swift. And they've got the Arbor, so... And there's an inexplicable Aaron force there. So actually, at the start, I think at the start of last episode, I did look at the map and nothing had happened in Dawn at all. But now you cannot say that. Dawn has exploded north. They've gone through the Prince's Pass or the Boneway. Which one's which? That's the Boneway. This is the Prince's Pass here. And they've just gone whomph. And they might take Highgarden, which is this huge region down here, and then they'll border Old Town itself. That is interesting. So, it looks like if we take enough victories out of Lannisters here, it's going to be a straight fight between us. And look at these endless stacks. That is a joke. Look how much of a force they are able to build. Starks are now the east and north, and we've had no further news of the White Walkers, but they are slowly mobilizing. The Frozen Shores, no, it's just that one. They've got an army now, and apparently they're from the Middle East. Peter Baelish has walked all the way north to stare at the sea. That's what he does best. Well done him. And then we've got Stannis. We know Stannis is... Then, did we ally with them? Yeah, so Stannis has decided to take the north. The Boltons aren't really... Oh, Roger.
To say to you.
And their capital is here in Flint's Finger. But we're not really fussed about them. We're quite happy with how life is going in the Riverlands. So we're probably in a position, and no toggle fog of war. I mean, we haven't actually learnt anything new about the conflict we're in, but we have found out that the Lannisters might have given up on the Westlands, and they're running away to try and take Dawn. Ooh, says the crowd. Right, that concludes today's episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, please remember to have a look at which playthrough next you would like on the community tab on the channel. And until we meet again, take care.